Mr. Kyler Murray's study film clause has been removed from his contract. Honestly, I feel like it was due to the scrutiny and the backlash uh, the Cardinals took, this past weekend about it. But what do you guys think, man? I think, hey, it's like, bro, we said what we said. And I don't really think you could take it out because you signed a contract. Unless you got to sign another one, I don't know how that works. But
yeah, I mean, if both sides agreed to take it out, I mean, yeah, and I'm sure they did. Cardinals are saying they removed it.
but it still says a lot about him. Like I was saying earlier, to Walt. Once you've been the best athlete on the field all your life, you think I ain't got to study that much. It ain't that hard. I've been playing it 8, 9, 12 years. And he even said it himself. I don't feel like I have to study that much.
And as
So,
I also said, if you want to be different and want to be great like the Brady's and the Montanas and stuff like that, you have to do that. So I mean,
I 100% agree.
I get
But
that you. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say I don't think hey, when you make a statement like that, you can't be mad that a team like, oh yay, we need you to study. You can't be mad because it's like, bro, we're
But
paying
my
you all
thing
this.
is, why are you getting? It doesn't. My thing is, it shouldn't even matter. Like, okay, I get that you getting all this scrutiny on social media and all this stuff. It just you have to take your, like I said, it has to go to that, going back to that mental thing though. Like you got to be able to block stuff like this out. Like it shouldn't even matter what people are even saying. You know what I'm saying? What you do, but at the end of the day, you need to be doing film study and stuff anyway. So I get
Yeah,
what you were saying, Nico. Yeah, that you might have been winning as coach before this. I mean, winning the quarterback before this, but at the end of the day, the NFL is a different ball game. These are grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? They getting paid to, they got to take care of their families too. So I mean, it's different levels and different type of talents up here in the NFL. So I mean, I get that you might have been winning in college and high school and stuff like this, but in the NFL, we all know it's a different ball game. So
100%.
I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like he just need to block all this stuff out. Go do your film study, get the training camp, do what you need to do, and then shut everybody up.
Yeah,
You got the talent around you to do what you need to do, bro. Like just all this stuff shouldn't even matter, man. Really.
It makes me
bro.
wonder who's releasing this kind of stuff, right? Because now, looking back, like this helps his camp getting this removed from his contract. But when it got
Okay.
released, well, it got removed. So in some sense, yeah, it helped. But
But it's all right. Go ahead.
well,
Go
when it
ahead.
got released, though, there's no way. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it also made a lot of people say a lot of things about him, too. So it made people say a lot of things about him and a lot of things about the Cardinals. And so, I don't think his camp released this. I
Right.
don't know who is releasing these things, right? Like, there's someone, they just released that Zion Williamson has a weight clause in his in his new contract.
As
Yeah.
he should.
Contract. Right, but who's releasing this stuff? Like the Pelicans aren't going to come out because now people are saying, well, that's petty. But most NBA fans are saying, it's not petty. But a lot of people who don't watch NBA, but care about weight, whatever, all that stuff, like they're like, oh, he should be able to do whatever he wants, and the NBA is, whatever. And Pelicans fans are like, no, now we want him to be able to play. So, but like, there's no way he released that. Like there's no way he's putting that out. So who, like, is there literally just some guy who's like, like, hey, we need to print off these papers, come back and we gotta sign them. Like, is he over there like while he's printing them off, take pictures and like release? Like, who is releasing this stuff? Because it's not
It could
beneficial.
be.
It's not beneficial to the player. So like, why would either side release this into the public? I don't know, but um, Pat Mahomes came out and criticized this contract and stuff. So those kind of things. Definitely, I'm not surprised it got removed.
You should have. Honestly, college should have been studying or doing whatever needed to be done from day one.
I'm not
Because
saying he wasn't. I don't know.
no, I'm just saying. I mean,
Clause,
obviously,
I
it
don't think
could
he
be
is.
but the clause did make it seem like he wasn't.
right. Exactly, and that's what. And when you were saying earlier, it helps It's like somebody putting out there you steal, but then be like, I mean, never mind. I thought he did. You still got the image of, but he might steal. Keep your wallet close. Wife, keep your purse close. keep keep all your valuables close. He might steal. So, that's the thing. And I think if he was to leave, a lot of teams would be kind of hesitant because it's like, well, do you really study? Because ain't nobody just putting that in a contract. They've never put it in Cam Newton's contract, never put it in Michael Vick's contract, Deshaun Watson, Mitchell Trubisky, Pat Mahomes, hell, even Justin Fields. We ain't never heard that. This is the first time we've ever heard that. Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, any of them guys. He's the first one. So it's like you can't even say it's a black thing because he's the first one that we ever heard about it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is like the other guys, they might have had it in their contracts. We just never know. That's why my whole question is, who the heck is releasing?
But I think something like that would have got out because this, like I say earlier, it's this is the head of your snake.
Like if Chad
ain't prepared, ain't nobody prepared.
If Chad Pennington comes out and says like, "Hey, this is my clause," he doesn't even make the news. So like, I'm sure it's in someone else's clause out there. But
100%.
Kyler's a big star.
I'm sure there are guys, other guys in his locker room that are most definitely probably studying.
No, I get that.
For
but if your center got to tell you your job before you tell him his job, it's a problem. If
I get
like, no, it's a 30 wide. You got to run all the way to the outside. It's like, hold on.
Like,
I'm not supposed to be telling you that. That's like one of us telling LeBron, you're supposed to cut. You're the head of the snake. I'm not supposed to be telling you what to do.
I got you. You're
supposed to put us in a position to succeed. So that's all I'm saying.
Both parties, I guess, it just seemed like John said, I don't know who releasing this stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, you would think that's part of the job description of being an NFL quarterback, to study films.